What's up, everyone? It's been a minute, but we are back with the NBA kicking off in action for the playoffs. This is episode 235 of the Idiotic Sports Talk, and I'm your host, Liam Gavin, coming to you live from my bedroom. And the NBA play-in tournament tips off tonight. You got 4 teams total from the East, 4 teams total from the West. Each one of them are trying to punch their ticket to the playoffs. So we look at the 7 and 8 matchup, the 7th seed being the Magic, taking on the 8th seed Atlanta Hawks, which the winner of that game will face my Boston Celtics in the first round. Two pretty tough teams. I know their records are terrible. They haven't been consistent, but they do have some studs. The Hawks have Trae Young. They have Dyson Daniels on the defensive side as a beast. They have Zachary Rucherman. I think it's a French last name. I can't really pronounce it. He's a rookie. He's been balling out. And then you got guys on the Magic. Paolo Banchero, everyone knows. Franz Wagner, Cole Anthony. So just a lot of good players on each side. And this one can go either way. But I think I'm going to trust the Hawks in this one to get the win because I do think Trae Young's pretty clutch. I know he gets a lot of hate. I think he's the most overhated player in the league. He gets hated so much that he's kind of underrated, but great shooter, amazing passer. So I think the Hawks do get it done, but I think it's going to come down directly to the wire. I think it's going to be a very hard-fought game, but I got the Hawks edging this one out. In our second East match, we got the 9 and 10. We got the 9 seed being the Bulls taking on the 10 seed, the Heat. The Bulls, I believe, won the season series between the two teams in the regular season, but this is the playoffs. Everyone knows the Heat comes to play during the playoffs. Coach Spoelstra is a great coach. He knows what to do. He knows how to manage his guys in these situations. And I know they traded Jimmy Butler away to the Warriors, but you still got guys who have been there before with Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo. And the Heat have been on fire lately as well to close out the season. But you look at Chicago, they've been on fire too. They've been, Kobe White's been unconscious. You got guys like Nikola Vucevic, a very good player. And you just have this Bulls team, 2 teams actually, that have been playing good down the stretch of the regular season. It's a very, very tough winner to pick. The winner will face the loser of the 7 and 8 game between the Magic and the Hawks. I guess I'm going to go with the Bulls because they showed a little bit more consistency throughout the season. I know it's not really good to pick that way, but I don't know. It's just 2 really bad teams. So I'm going to roll with the Bulls here. We go to our Western Conference matchup next. A good one, in my opinion. This one you got to get your popcorn for. It's going to be the Warriors taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. The Warriors are the 7th seed. The Grizzlies are the 8th seed. And these guys have some beef dating way back. The Grizzlies, and I believe it was 2021, knocked the Warriors out of the play-in tournament, had them miss the playoffs. And then in 2022, the Warriors wound up knocking out the Grizzlies in the second round of the playoffs. And they've just been back and forth. We've had the Dylan Brooks, even though he's not a Grizzly anymore, chirping with Klay Thompson in 2023, even though he's not a Warrior anymore. Klay threw up the infamous 4 for 4 rings. So there's been a lot of bad blood between these two, and I expect it to continue. I expect that to continue tomorrow night. I just see that. I just see that intensity. I love seeing it. And you have 2 of the best players in the game. You have Curry on the Warriors. You got John Morant on the Grizzlies, and it's honestly tough for me to pick because the Warriors, ever since they traded for Jimmy Butler, they have an insane record of like 20-4 or something like that. But the Grizzlies, they get real gritty. They really grind you out, especially on the defensive side with dudes like Jaren Jackson Jr. So man, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a tough game to pick, but I'm gonna roll with the Warriors here just because they got that guy number 30 on their team. So I'm gonna roll with the Warriors for those reasons in a very close game. The final game of the play-in is the 9 and 10. It's the Kings at number 9, and then number 10 is the Dallas Mavericks. This game, both teams disappointing. The Kings we thought would be better than they were. The Mavericks absolutely fell apart. They traded Luka Doncic to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, and when Anthony Davis has been in the lineup for the Mavericks, he's been a force. I actually think they're like 7-2 or something like that with Anthony Davis in the lineup. But the problem is he's missed so many games. We all know him as getting injured. He is a specimen when he's on the court, but his problem is just staying there. But you look at the Kings. They got a nice team. They picked up DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine over this past summer. Two former Bulls that reunited in Sacramento, excuse me. And they got a really good center in Domantas Sabonis. He could do everything at center. He kind of lacks a little bit of defense, but his passing, his rebounding, his scoring can make up for it. And that's the matchup that I'm interested in seeing most. Domantas Sabonis versus a healthy Anthony Davis. And I think Davis can get the better of that matchup. I don't know. It's always tricky when those two meet. But I do know that between these two teams, I think it'll be a good game. But, the winner will face either the Warriors or the Grizzlies. And I don't see them beating either one of those teams beating them. But that's why they play the game. And I'm looking forward to watching some NBA playoffs. It's finally here. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the NBA playing games. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. Follow me above on my Instagram page. Take care and let's enjoy some playoff basketball.